Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Collector Car Feed podcast. Today with me again are Vukos, Atlas, and Netgear 57. In this one, we talk about a Hawkeye WRX, a Ford Ranger, a couple 4Runners, a Hummer H3, a few Nissan Sentras, Chris Craft boats, some Boomer Jag, and a Roush Cobra. Enjoy! How about a 2007 Subaru Impreza WRX TR sedan 4D?
Interesting.
All right. So two things. Two things. Okay. Let's start here. All right. So this is the only... Listen, I looked at 3 pages of WRXs before I found one without a motor swap. You think I'm kidding.
I don't.
Also, goes back to my theme of you need a fun winter car. Would I give this guy $7,800 for it? I don't know. Maybe, because that's what fucking Subarus cost these days. Jesus.
A lot of miles.
Yeah, honestly, it's not bad for what I found on the feed. Like anywhere between 100 to 150, and it has the original motor. Now that's a rare car right there.
Yeah. Okay. Let me interject. WRXs always over 200,000 miles, always motor swapped, always destroyed on the outside. This one looks fine.
About this one. This one isn't destroyed, and that's why I picked it, because it's the only one that wasn't destroyed.
Do these automatics come with paddles or anything interesting?
Let's see if it's actually an automatic. That's a stick.
No, it's not.
Standard, yeah.
This is a major problem with Facebook. They're always labeled automatic.
Okay. I knew I should.
But see, it's a problem, but it's also it can be a boon to you, because most people always automatic and they'll not even look at it. I always look at the fucking shifter.
Like this
look at the shifter.
Yeah.
Like this is a reasonable. Like I think if you look at it, it's only got like two or three mods, and they're not like terrible mods. So that's the other thing. It's like if it doesn't have a clapped motor, it's got like a cob, and it's got a bunch of stupid eBay mods.
Go back. Back 2. Back 3. That right there.
This one?
Yeah, look at the fender.
I think that's a shadow.
No, that's not a shadow.
That's not a shadow.
I don't know what's going on there.
Somebody kicked it.
What are these wheels? Are these stock?
It says
those
on
are
the ad.
stock painted black.
Does it say what they're off of? Because are these WRX?
Yeah, those are stock 06, 07 WRX wheels.
Oh, okay.
But TR means tuner ready, so that was like base model WRX.
Intake axle back and carbon fiber hood. So like, all right, so that's not terrible.
Can you offer him 3,000?
How much are they asking?
That's
It's
7,800. That seems
It's
not
high.
bad. It says it's high.
But it's
No,
144,000 miles. What you got to look at when looking at Subarus, the biggest thing was the time belt changed, and that's going to be the make or break deal.
No,
If
I
it
think the
fits
timing belt.
144,000 miles without a timing belt.
Is it those interference ones?
Yeah,
that
it's
repeat of the engine?
about to pop.
Yeah. Boxer engine must be like maximum.
Original motor, which is that's like key for me, right? Like looking at all of these WRXs, because like legitimately, I would
Stock
pick.
is key. Yeah.
Yeah, I would pick up a Hawkeye, a first gen Hawkeye like this, no problem. But every single one you see, if it's popped, it has some EJ205 motor from Japan, which who knows what that came out of or what condition that was in. But realistically, this isn't a bad example of a WRX non-STI, because the STIs you can just have $5,000 of the price, no problem.
Yeah.
Also, they're just so clapped from mods.
Yeah.
So is this a turbo engine or naturally
No, this is a
WRX is always turbo.
Was it a turbo?
Yeah, WRX is turbo.
So
Is this a WRX or is this just an Impreza?
Yeah, it's a WRX.
no, it's a WRX.
4-cylinder turbo 2.5.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so this isn't a terrible example
This would
of
be
a
one
car.
you need to see in person.
It says very few rust bubbles.
Right. Well, I mean, look, it's in
that's kinda
Springfield,
telling.
Ohio, right?
One rust bubble is too many rust bubbles.
Well, with
144,000, $7,800, something to beat around in the winter. That could be pretty cool.
It's only got a little bit of cancer.
Yeah.
It's not a bad car. It doesn't have the big wing, which, whatever. But
No, I like that wing. A lot of people a lot of people take them off because that's like the in thing to do. But I don't like the way they look without the wing.
Yeah, without the wing, they look goofy.
Yeah.
that looks
Because
really
of
weird
like
when they're-
weird ass clearance in the back.
Well, it's like there's dents in the hood, or excuse me, there's dents in the trunk where it fits. So when you take that off and you just like have
yeah.
no wing at all, it looks bizarre.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
Well, and I think if you shave the logo too, the Subaru emblem, that looks goofy too. Like
Yeah,
and the
and
tail.
that's the other thing that everyone does because that's the in thing is to shave the Subaru logo off or shave the because 0607 has the Pleiades logo or whatever,
Right.
and then before that it says Subaru, and people always take it off. Oh, shave the trunk because it's all about modding. It's about poor people modding is what it is. Modding things that are free.
We're not adding, we're removing from the car.
Yeah. It's like, dude, just leave it. It looks better with it. You don't have to mod it. Just because it's free, you don't have to do it.
It's hard to find a good picture of the trunk, but you can see like these creases. Yeah, all of this is just to support the STI wing. I find a 2004 WRX STI.
No, and realistically, like, and that's the thing. Like I said, I looked at a couple of pages of WRXs before I landed on that one, and there are some cleaner ones, but they all either had a motor swap or they had some like stupid, undesirable modification.
Feed, you need to develop a image learning algorithm that detects stock cars only. Good luck.
But see, and that's the hard part, especially with Subarus, is finding a stock one because they've all been molested at this point.
Yeah, no, they're like 240s.
Every Damien out there has messed with it.
Those wings are sick, and I would keep that wing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I like the tall one. Yeah, but yeah.
Now, if you told me that wing was not stock, I'd say it's trash and get rid of it.
Finally, the sensible winner beater. All right, but here's the thing.
Now we're talking cars.
Well, but here's the thing about this one. 14.5 is kind of a lot of money for this truck.
Oh, right? Yeah, it is.
10 grand is a lot of money for this particular truck, but 14.5 is an insane price. But it's a clean Ranger, and it's got the 4-liter. So, like, I wouldn't worry a ton about the mileage, but I would worry about it a little bit.
So it's a 4-liter V6.
Yeah,
it's got the 4-wheel drive. It doesn't have the mechanical.
No,
is it?
Oh no, it does have.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, yeah. I searched for a long time for a 4-wheel drive one too. Like I pulled up Rangers on the feed, and there are a ton of work trucks.
Yes.
Just an absolute mountain of them.
Side note about that, I think that I'm going to start pulling out base model Rangers, base model F-150s, because there's so many of them. There's thousands of them every day.
Just needs to get tossed.
It needs to at least be like an XLT, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like really just like sports edges and FX4s.
But so, and the nice part about this, and looking at all of the pictures, this looks like a reasonably stock example, right? Like if I was going to build another Ranger, I would start with something like this. It's stock, it's clean, and it is 4-wheel drive. It's a little expensive, but it's not bad.
It's the cost of 2 Rangers, but 14.5, man.
14.5.
That's way too high.
Well, and that's why this truck's been on Facebook for 9 weeks, because 14.5 is insane.
He's in no hurry to get rid of it.
Hey, speaking of crash testing, 2 out of 5 overall on the Ford Ranger. They are pretty bad. Yeah,
don't take an offset pull of facing that. You won't walk away from it.
I don't want to die in this.
Man.
Just get hit in the side, it'll be fine. That one's a good crash test rating. But no, it's got all the good bells and whistles, right? Everything looks stock. It's got the white gauges. It's got the newer airbag in the steering wheel.
This is the final year also for this generation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see what Vukos thinks of this 4Runner that I posted.
Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, we got another bring a trailer link here.
Yeah, listen, I didn't know bring a trailer and cars and bids were on the table.
No, whatever. I mean, bring it from wherever. I don't care.
This is a second gen, right?
Yeah.
I might take pictures of a car on the side of the road, bring those next week.
Second gen
Do
was
it.
my
Go
second gen was my first choice when I was shopping for one, because I just love the way they look. Till I did more research and found out that they're one of the deadliest vehicles that ever lived, and just killed all its drivers.
This dude does not want to die in a crash.
I don't want to
It's,
die in a fucking
it's
car
his
crash.
first concern.
Like, come on, man.
So then they overbuilt the third gen and made sure it
Wait.
passed like with flying colors. So naturally, that was the best choice for me.
Quit worrying about it. You're not gonna die in a crash.
It's a sick car though. Look at this. It's pretty. It's a pretty boy.
It's a nice looking truck. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Love the lines. The interior in particular, that like late 80s, just I don't know.
Oh, hey,
There's
this
a
one's
style-
from Texas. What part of Texas is this one from?
I think that one's from El Paso.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
This is
Yeah,
actually good.
Yeah, I sold this truck on Netflix. I'm on Netflix.
Sick.
on Bring a Trailer, Vukos.
That's pretty dope, dude.
How many miles were on it?
I bought it for like I think $2,700, and it had like 90,000 miles when I bought it.
What are the interior pics though?
There you go.
I like it.
5-speed
Sparking.
SR5.
And stick.
Big ol' f***ing stick. You need your entire arm to shift it.
Netgear, is this a SR5?
SR5, yeah.
In
Yes.
particular, for some reason, these had terrible rollover crash safety ratings. So, like, if you rolled it, just the entire thing crushes and you die.
And it had 96,000 when I sold it. That truck was a fucking cream puff. It was nice, dude.
Look at
It looks
that.
nice, man.
Ice cold AC.
Ice cold AC. Look at that. Yeah.
Nah, dude, it's good looking. That like white is dope. My favorite of the Land Cruisers would be a white one, like a 80 series in white. Even cooler if you can get UN painted on the side, so it looks like some peacekeeping mission shit.
Well, you've seen my 70 series, right?
Yeah. That thing's cool too.
You got 11 grand for this? Do you think
Yeah.
that they've gone up since then, or?
I don't know. I maybe. I honestly I always regret every car I sell, but I do regret selling that one because that was a nice freaking truck, dude.
For real, I like this one a lot more than the one you have now.
More practical than the one he's got now.
Excuse me?
This one is way more practical.
I just don't like the way the older one looks. Like, this looks cool. The one that you have now looks like a farm implement.
It is a farm implement.
But there's case in point. Like,
You know how much money people pay for 70 series?
I understand, but like, people pay a lot of
Just
money for
because they-
G-Wagons.
Yeah.
Like, this thing is just nice looking. I don't know. It's personal preference.
Yeah, it is, and I wish I had it still.
Did you guys see the fucking 4Runner that sold on Bring a Trailer recently for $43,000? Here it is.
No, pull that up.
Oh, yeah, I did. I saw it.
How much?
5K miles on it
Oh.
on this third gen. So functionally like new. I mean, you could buy a brand new 4Runner for that money.
Like, where do these trucks come from?
Yeah.
Yeah, where do you find a 5,000 mile 4Runner?
Boomers.
Was it 4-wheel drive?
Just dead boomers.
Please.
And boomers. The old lady from Pasadena. Did you ever hear that story?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4-wheel drive. It's got the stick for it.
Dude,
No,
that has seats exactly like my 4Runner. Look at that.
Yeah. 5,000 miles on this thing. And it's going to last them probably till like 400,000. So this is
Look at how clean
as
all that
expensive
underbody
as
was.
this is, like,
Yeah.
it's not the worst buy in the world. This is going to last literally forever if you take care of it.
Dude, but see,
Unless you bought a lemon.
for 40,000, I'd buy a new TRD Pro.
Yeah, you could do that. This was an emotional buy for somebody.
Yeah,
Where-
it was. Yeah, for sure.
Look at this,
Somebody-
though.
Somebody lost their virginity
yeah,
at one of these and
on
wanted to
there.
relive that.
She's got the factory chalk marks.
Mhm.
Wow.
Is clean.
But I mean, that really sets the high water mark for this generation. Then
That's gotta be. I mean, that is the most expensive one on Bring a Trailer.
all right, we only got a couple left here, I think.
God, this is dragging on forever. Who's still listening to this?
Oh, no, I'm gonna cut this into 2.
Okay,
You get
good.
to 3.
You probably get 3 out of this.
But how about this 2006 Hummer H3 Sport Utility 4D?
It's not an H3T. I don't even want to see this.
Shut up, dude.
I agree.
The H3Ts are so expensive. The reason that I went with a non-H3T is because H3T, 20 grand. H3, $7,200.
Which one's the T?
The T's the little truck-looking one. Let me pull up a picture of it.
Yeah, and you know what? When Atlas mentioned it, I was like, you know what? Those are kind of cool.
H3Ts are kind of cool.
The thing I note though is it's a 5-cylinder.
Yeah, they're 5-cylinder because it's like it's a Colorado motor or a Canyon motor.
A Canyon, I think. Yeah.
Well, they're the same fucking thing.
Here. Great. All right. Well, it's not a very big picture, but you get the idea. But yeah, I think they're really cool. The H3T. It's just. Go ahead.
I don't know if it's the picture or if it's just way too long.
Yeah, I don't ever remember them being that long
see,
IRL.
You're in your mind, you're seeing the H2. It's not that long in real life.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, the H3 is a lot narrower than the H2. Yeah, it's really like maybe about the same size as like the new Jeep truck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, that Jeep truck is a long bitch. I had one for a rental, and honest to God, it was harder to park than the Rams I usually get for my rental.
They're stupid long.
This boomer dentist that lives around here drives one. It's massive.
98,000 miles, 4x4, 5-cylinder. I don't know if the 5-cylinder is good or bad, or even if it's an option.
It's all right.
Is there a better engine in these?
What does that mean? Power steering acts up. What does that mean?
That means like
turning?
sometimes you're going to be going down the road.
Sometimes it'll just turn on its own.
Yeah.
No, it probably has hard spots.
Yeah, probably.
It's something probably fixable, and it's 8K or best offer for an H3. Like, this just seems like a pretty good deal.
Give that guy $7,000, and then run over everybody that gets in your way this winter.
Now, it has been sitting in the yard.
These things always look like drug dealer cars to me, no matter what size, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Paint it black, tint the windows out to urban spec, roll up on somebody. And
they already are urban spec. Check them out. There's not very good pictures of them, but you can see.
Oh yeah, they're dark.
Yeah, no, this is to my liking.
You'd be freaking out anybody you pull up to next to in the.
Yeah, you roll up on somebody real quick, hop the curb, they're gonna run the other way immediately.
I pulled this one up because $7,200 or $7,200 for a non-truck one is not like it's not a outlier. Like they're all priced around this now. They're all under $10,000.
Yeah, I don't think that's a ridiculous price for what you're getting.
Yeah,
which is a massive truck.
It's a capable vehicle.
Have you seen what GM wants for a new Canyon or a Colorado?
No,
it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
And it's not even that good of a new truck.
It's
truck bubble.
Olaf is commenting some taglines for the H3. Hummer H3, 3 times more likely to flip in an accident. H3 means you are 3 times more likely to get T-boned. H3T, T for T-bone.
Which means Vukos isn't going to buy one.
Somebody say car accident?
All right, last car that I have is a 1991 Nissan Sentra SE-R from the B12 generation?
B13.
B13?
Yeah.
Was Vince's a B13?
I'm going to look it up. I don't know if that's right. Hold on.
Vince dude, that's a B13. You can take me to the bank on that.
No, Vince from Fast and the Furious. What was his sound?
All right, it's a B13. You were right.
B15.
Is the so is the Spec V one that they used to advertise in Super Street, like the rounded one, is that the B15?
B15 Spec V, yeah.
Okay, and then the B14 is the one nobody likes. It's like a late 90s.
Yeah.
Like the S14 equivalent of a Sentra.
Well, the Sentra SE-R became the 200SX SE-R.
Yeah. Yeah. These are getting hard to find.
Yeah, 221,000 miles. That's
221 on the body. But look, read the ad.
You can't find B13 SE-Rs anymore.
Read the ad.
It gets worse.
Oh no.
What does it mean to go in a different direction with realigning the fender?
If the best part is a naturally aspirated SR20, that's telling.
It's one of those where it just gets worse and worse.
Yes. What was the quote that you just read?
It says, what the heck? Where did it go? I went did the repairs myself. Went with a different direction with the method to realign over the fender. Does that mean you didn't realign it?
Oh my god!
Oh
my! What? Oh my god!
See,
he tried to tube front ended.
Yeah, it's got a tube front.
Except that tube's not big enough.
No.
Why even?
And I doubt it's even DOM.
Look at that turbo.
Oh my god!
He just put it in there.
Oh, this is like a Haggard garage turbo build.
Test fit only, never used.
Is this just a frunk where he, this little spot in the front where he keeps the turbo just for travel? Just the hauls her.
Here's the before picture. What happened to this? Did it slide under a truck?
Yeah, this is where I keep my turbo.
The hell fell on it?
Maybe it went under this camper right next to it.
Yeah, he's out of his mind. That's a $900 car.
This is a 24-hour Lemons $500 car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2,500 or closest reasonable.
Dude, hell yeah!
Offer.
I would lemons this thing.
Yeah.
My closest reasonable offer is $500.
I think it's a reasonable offer for this pile of crap, honestly.
I mean, the SR20 is probably worth $500.
That's the thing.
But it's an NA.
Yeah, but it's still gotta be worth something.
Thing would survive a 24-hour race, and then you drive it to the junkyard.
Yeah, it's a nice car. Terrible execution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'd love to have a nice one. Honestly,
I haven't found a single nice one in the last 3 or 4 months of looking for one.
Yeah, and I remember back in early 2000s, you'd see nice ones come up and they'd be reasonably priced.
Yeah,
it'd be uncommon, but now it's impossible.
Well, and the other thing is, you're going to do all of this work, and at the end of the day, you're still going to have a Sentra.
Yeah. And
you're just hating. This is a cool car.
No, it's still going to be a Sentra.
You can pour money into it all day, but it's only going to be worth so much because you're right, it's only a B13 SE-R.
Look at this. There's only... Well, this only shows the last month's worth, but there's only 2 from this generation that I've even found. Now, I don't know if there's an issue with the site or what, but this is the other one.
That's not bad.
This one doesn't look as... This one looks better than that one for sure.
What's the actual price?
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 price.
$3,800.
Yeah. That's too much.
Now considering trades. Ugh.
Also, only 140,000 miles. I don't know. This is
3,000 max. 3,
look at this paint. Look at this paint here.
Yeah.
What does he expect to trade?
Where is
a bag of weed?
Yeah.
K&N,
this has a drop-in K&N filter here.
Sick.
$50.
What motor did those come with? Factory?
SR20DE. The SE-R is the DE, yeah.
That's what I thought.
The next person that messages me asking what the price is without reading the description is getting a swift kick to the nuts.
Look at that paint right there. Look at that. Look at this picture. That paint is just roasted.
Yeah, it's just burned off from that Texas sun.
Where's the car? San Antonio?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth. Damn, dude. That's it's not a bad. Honestly, it's not a bad candidate to restore. But you're gonna have to put a ton of money into it. And
look at those factory fog lights on. That's kind of cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's not
having a new Focus with that.
If you're a diehard Sentra fan, that is not a bad car. You could restore that easy.
Yeah, if you're a diehard Sentra fan and you already have the connections or even the parts, that's an easy flip.
Where's the Sentra forums?
They're out there for sure. $8,500.
Yeah, see?
107,000 miles. This isn't even a low mileage one.
Yeah, so you could, like, if you were a Sentra enthusiast, you could probably buy that car for $3,000 and make all said and done 4 on it.
No, but see, you can't buy that. You can't buy that car and expect to make money. You have to do it as a passion project.
Yeah. Especially when you look at these other ones, $4,700, $2,600.
What's that old ass one?
$12,000.
It's at 83.
Yeah, we'll look it up. This one here.
And look, did that same car get sold again?
It looks like the same car 3 times.
We'll go back and look at it.
Don't look at that one.
Dude, I'd cruise in this.
Would you, though?
This is the problem that I have. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You would die in an
No, I would die in this. I would take it for a test drive just to feel the mechanics of it. That's all.
And in that
you
test drive,
don't want to see what NHTSA rated that at.
Yeah.
in that test drive, you would go to merge on the highway and just get absolutely flattened by a semi truck.
Think about how much protection this sheet of metal and cardboard gives you.
So thin.
Unsafe at any speed.
It's gonna be the next H Genuine shirt right there.
Dude, the cover of Unsafe for At Any Speed, the Fiero book or whatever, or the Corvair book, right?
Corvair, yeah.
That would make a good shirt. That's a good idea. But no, this is somebody's grandma died. Their car was sitting there. It had 92,000 miles on it.
And what did it sell for?
$2,000.
Yeah, I'd buy that for $2,000.
Yeah, I'd buy that for $2,000. But yeah, that does kind of look like the same car sold multiple times.
Rolling gears in old slow cars is kind of fun. Until you die.
Driving a slow car fast.
81,000 indicated miles on chassis. It ends in 948. I don't think this is the same
car,
one.
dude.
This isn't it. This is 186,000 miles. This is a different one, but...
No, look at the one next to that one, though.
This one?
To the right.
Different car.
Different car. This one?
Down and to the right.
Yeah, we looked at that. That's the
original.
different...
Right one more.
Oh.
No, the one that was white one.
This is the original one that we were looking at.
Oh, well, what's the
VIN?
948.
948.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That one and that one are the same.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are.
It is.
Did he make any money on it?
Hold on. 82,000 miles and sold for 12345 on 9/11. And originally sold for 12250.
Made $100 and drove for a year.
He drove it a whole 1,000 miles. Why?
For upvotes? He got his upvotes and then relisted it.
Hold up, did he change the tires? It had like some stock junk Econo tires before, and then if you look at the new picture, it's got like NTO 1s on or something.
Yeah, look at that.
That's Falcon Azenas.
So that guy lost money on that deal.
Yeah, 100% lost money on that deal, because he also has to pay like the seller fee and...
Yeah, but how many upvotes did he get though? When does Bringer Trailer have boats?
Bringer Trail has boats?
There's a boat over there next to
Does that
that.
boat?
Oh, Chris Crafts, yeah.
Chris Craft.
I don't know what Chris Craft is.
These wood boats from like the 30s or something.
Chris Craft is like
Oh yeah.
not even the Maserati, the Ferrari of old boats.
That's like what Indiana Jones used in fucking
Yeah, yeah.
in Temple of Doom.
This is like what Patton Oswalt's driving in this picture.
Oh, it's right hand drive.
They're sick boats, but
Yeah.
they're really old and they require a massive amount of maintenance. I don't know what the maintenance is on a wood boat. It's worse than like an E90 BMW.
This looks absurdly dangerous also. I don't know if boats flip over a lot.
That looks top heavy.
Yeah, this
Seen
looks
the videos.
this looks spooky to drive or pilot.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you take out on the water once a year just to say you've done it, but then it sits in your garage.
So it's basically a Ferrari.
Check out that.
Yeah.
Top-down restoration there. Next to several other Chris Craft boats. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the problem with Bring a Trailer, though. Like, it's just stuff for, like, old yuppies.
This is why we got the collector car feed.
Yeah, because collector car feed is bring a trailer, but for people that don't have
People who got $2,000 in a bag of weed.
Yeah. It's for people who aren't trying to buy like a 1957 Jaguar Roadster. Like, can you imagine wanting this?
Electric car feed is for people who don't even know what a 1957 Jaguar Roadster is.
Yeah, that is me. I don't know what this thing is. All I can tell you about is I have no interest in driving it and certainly not in owning it. Look at this boomer. Look at this jackass boomer and his stupid car. It's a 3-second video.
Why did you just get all Doug?
Video?
Man? Go back to all your recommends just became 100% Doug.
This is well, this is on Firefox, which I don't normally use, so it's learning what I like right now. Let's watch this video one more time. This sucks.
See you later, Ma. Because collector car feed is for people that
the dashboard looks like a World War One
grass.
Yeah. You leave your house and that take a picture on my way to yo bitch.
The dashboard looks like it was transplanted from like a World War One biplane.
Yeah, it just
fucking Red Baron drove this car.
and look, I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not fucking doubting
that SN95 though, right there.
Significance of these
The
cars.
Cobra.
But,
what were you saying, Nugger? Sorry.
They're not. I'm not taking anything away from the historical significance of these cars. But the thing is, a lot of these cars, because of boomers, they're out of reach of normal dudes like us. You know, and then none of us here. I don't think any of us are poor dudes.
Oh, I'm broke.
I can't afford that shit. You know.
Depends on who you ask. Wait, today's Friday? No, I ain't poor.
Payday, baby. I got a pocket full of change.
Yeah, it's just
a roll of quarters in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
No, it's payday. This Roush is cool.
This is cool. I hate the color because this was like the color of every SN95 ever, but
yeah,
this is a sick Roush.
How many horses did these put out?
Probably
300 something.
Oh, really?
No, it was the 90s. There wasn't a car that made over 400 in the 90s.
Hold up, this is an 03. This is a 03 SVT Cobra, so it's got 390 base on top of,
shit.
and then Roush on top of that. So, what is
all right.
it?
So it makes some motor.
Control F HP.
I'm sure if we read the ad, it'll tell us.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
390.
So it's not in any way modified, or?
No, it is. It is. Like right there, modifications. It's got an Eaton blower and a cam bell.
Wasn't the 03 Cobra non-supercharged?
No, the 0304 is the Terminator. That's the supercharged one. And I'm pretty sure 390 was the stock horsepower for the Cobra, or for the Terminator.
Neat.
So what does Roush do to this to make it a Roush other than put their badge on it?
You get that Roush color.
I'm pretty sure the Roush was a better supercharger, and then body kit.
Body kit look cool.
Olaf says
Dig it.
Roush gives it the side pipes.
Side pipes are cool.
Yeah, the Roush stuff looks good on these. The Saileen's not so much.
No.
Alright, I think that's pretty much everything that we got.
Yeah.
Thank God.
That's going to do it for this episode of Collector Car Feed Podcast. Thanks to our sponsors, H-Genuine, that's h-genuine.com. Use offer code FEED at checkout for a special offer. And Outworld Systems, for all your refurbished electronic needs, outworldsystems.com. Links are in the description. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.